We met Corporal Witsman in May of 2011 when the community threw a welcome home party for him following his first deployment to Afghanistan.
This is overwhelming. I had no idea.
At the time, his mother, Kayla, reflected on U.S. military personnel still serving overseas.
We feel very, very blessed that he was one of them that got to come home. Many injured, unfortunately many KIAs. Just couldn't be happier. So we're very proud to have had our son over there. Very relieved that he's back.
A Covington Marine receives a surprise homecoming from family and friends. Good evening, I'm Nicole Kahn. Thanks for joining us tonight. Dozens of people gathered on the courthouse square in downtown Covington to welcome home Lance Corporal Joshua Witsman. News Channel 18's Aaron Leedy was there and has more on the surprise welcome. Aaron, what was his reaction to all of this?
Witsman had no idea this was even being planned. His mother says his homecoming is the perfect Mother's Day gift. The signs in downtown Covington said it all. Welcome home. People of all ages waited patiently to greet a hometown hero. Flags waved as a procession of Covington police and fire trucks made its way through downtown. Among the sirens, cheers could be heard as Lance Corporal Joshua Witsman rode by. Witsman returned to the U.S. from Afghanistan 2 weeks ago and is now returning to his hometown.
This is overwhelming. I had no idea.
Complete surprise?
Yes, it was.
Family, friends, and community members stood on the courthouse square waiting to hug and shake the hand of someone who fights for their freedom.
You can sign your name.
Many people wrote messages of thanks on a banner. His mother and father couldn't be more proud of their son.
Oh gosh, this is great. I couldn't believe it. I'm still in shock, and I appreciate everybody coming out.
Witsman was with the Dark Horse 3-5 on the front lines in Afghanistan. It's a group his mother says has made a lot of history during their dangerous mission.
We feel very, very blessed that he was one of them that got to come home. Many injured, unfortunately many KIAs. Just couldn't be happier.
Becky Lewis and Patty Gritton organized the homecoming. It's something they think all those serving our country should have.
I think that all the troops deserve recognition for coming home. Of course, we love Josh more than most just because we know him, but I think all the troops deserve recognition for the hard work and the effort that they put in.
And Witsman will be home for 3 weeks before returning to Camp Pendleton in California to prepare for his next deployment. Over the next few weeks, he says he plans to relax. Aaron Leedy, News Channel 18.
A Fountain County native is killed in action. Good evening, I'm Jeff Smith. Dan Klein has tonight off. A United States Marine from Covington is killed in action in Afghanistan. Lance Corporal Joshua Witsman was on his second tour of duty there, and a family friend says he was looking forward to continued service to his country. Britain says Witsman was redeployed to Afghanistan about 12 weeks ago. His family was told he was killed around noon on Wednesday.
He was looking forward to getting out and starting a family with his new wife, and he wanted to go to the police academy and get into law enforcement and ultimately go into being a conservation officer.
Witsman was married the week of Thanksgiving last year. He leaves behind a wife and 2 stepchildren. Lance Corporal Joshua Witsman was 23 years old. Funeral services are pending. Flags fly at half-staff on the lawn of the Fountain County Courthouse in Covington in honor of Marine Lance Corporal Joshua Witsman. Fountain County Clerk Patty Gritton knew Corporal Witsman his entire life and says his dream was to serve his country.
He didn't know what he wanted to do after high school so much, and he tried other things, and the Marine Corps kept calling him. He was an awesome person. I mean, obviously he gave his life for us.
On to tonight's top story. 23-year-old Lance Corporal Joshua Witsman of Covington was laid to rest today. Witsman was killed in the line of duty on May 30th during his second tour in Afghanistan. As News Channel 18's Krista Henry reports, hundreds of community members and even strangers came out today to honor Witsman and say their final goodbyes.
Those who knew Lance Corporal Joshua Witsman describe him as a leader, but most of all, a true American hero.
He had a lot of pride in his family and his school, the athletic teams, his community. So when I found out that he was going to be a Marine, that didn't surprise me at all. I knew the kind of pride that Josh would show in the work he did.
Marilyn Hankins was a former high school coach of Witsman. She says she never stopped thinking about the 23-year-old Covington native since the day he left for war.
Each day I drive the same route to school, and when I pass his home, there's a banner that talks about Josh, and each day I would pray for Josh and his family.
But on May 30th, Hankins' prayers turned to tears when she heard that Witsman was killed in Afghanistan while fighting for his country's freedom.
I just finished praying for him that day about 2 minutes later, and I got a text from the school from my sister here, and she said she just heard that Josh wasn't living now, and I really found that hard to deal with. It broke my heart.
While those who knew Witsman mourned the loss of their hometown hero Sunday, hundreds of others who were complete strangers to Witsman came to honor the fallen hero and to pay their respects.
I know that there's a possibility someday it could be my family in there, you know, sitting in that gymnasium, watching my casket be shut, and hurts me to think about that.
It's just important for me to say thank you and to show my support and to pay respect for an American soldier.
Hundreds of Patriot Guard riders also lined the outside of Covington Community High School Sunday, holding American flags high in honor of Witsman.
We love our soldiers and the Marines, regardless of our viewpoints on the war, you know, or against or for the war. We're here because we had a fallen hero.
Hopefully it will ease some of that pain to know that they are well loved by us, and that's why we're here, to show honor and respect.
And now, as Covington community members say goodbye to their fallen hero, they say through memories they'll always keep Joshua Witsman's spirit alive. Krista Henry, News Channel 18.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Oh, beautiful release, memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty, oh, weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly came by today to see you. Oh, I had to let you know. If I knew the last time that I held you was the last time, I'd have held you and never let go. Oh, it's kept me awake nights wondering. I lie in the dark just asking why. I've always been told guess heaven was needing a hero, somebody just like you, brave enough to stand up for what you believe and follow it through. When I try to make it make sense in my mind, the only conclusion I come to is that heaven was needing a hero like I remember the last time I saw you. Oh, you held your head up proud. I laughed inside when I saw how you were standing out in the crowd. You're such a part of who I am. Now that part will just be void. No matter how much I need you now, heaven needed you more. 'Cause heaven was needing a hero, somebody just like you, brave enough to stand up for what you believe and follow it through. When I try to make it make sense in my mind, the only conclusion I come to is that heaven was needing a hero like you. Yes, heaven